Fit like Albany, and thank you for joining me yet again. This is Dane coming to you from the Local Study Centre of Aberdeenshire Library Services. Most, if not all, of you listening will be aware of Robert Louis Stevenson's novella The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is said to be inspired by the true life tale of Deacon William Brodie. What is perhaps less well known is that the town of Peterhead had a similar character by the name of Alexander Elles. Born probably in the 1740s, Elles became an apprentice of law to Robert Garden, the Baron Bailey of Peterhead. A Baron Bailey is a magistrate who is appointed by a Lord Superior in a Scottish borough of barony. They are representatives of the Baron, dealing with legal and administrative duties. At the age of 23, Elles became fully qualified and entered a partnership with Bailey Garden. In 1770, Bailey Garden died, and Elles was appointed Baron Bailey. According to Niche in his book Old Peterhead, Elles had no great intellect, but he possessed a Machiavellian cleverness and a natural instinct to cheat. Sly, plausible, self-effacing, he was ever the humble and obedient servant and the slave to the highest bidder. It wasn't long before Bailey Elles became involved in the lucrative business of smuggling. In 1778, the Revenue Office in Aberdeen became aware that several hogsheads of rum, chests of tea, and over 200 pounds of tobacco had been smuggled into Peterhead. An officer was sent to Peterhead to investigate and to recover the goods if possible. The first person whom the officer spoke to in Peterhead was, of course, Bailey Elles, who provided the officer with all the assistance he could. After a thorough search of the town, not a trace of the smuggled goods could be found. Bailey Elles invited the officer to his house, where the officer was wined and dined, and sent back to Aberdeen with the opinion that Bailey Elles was a true and generous gentleman. Once the revenue officer was gone, the smuggled goods were recovered by Bailey Elles and his compatriots. It is said that the rum and tea was stored in a cellar in Bailey Elles's house, and the tobacco was hidden in the Tolbooth. Alexander Elles fared better than his contemporary Deacon Brodie. Brodie was hanged for his crimes, whilst Bailey Elles died in his home, which still stands in Peterhead today as the Union Bar, leaving behind a widow, a son, and an estate worth £15,000, which is between £2 and £3 million today. Thank you so much for listening. If you like these podcasts, please like and subscribe. Bye for now.